mathematics, and within it, one of the most fundamental concepts, function. We've heard and used this word countless times in school. Amidst complex graphs and symbols, why exactly do we call this mathematical relationship a function? A relationship where a single output value is determined by an input value. Its essence is clear, yet the name function itself can feel somewhat abstract. Today, let's journey into the surprising world of the etymology hidden within this familiar word. Many might think function is a direct translation of a Western mathematical term, but in fact, this word originated in the East in the mid-19th century. More precisely, it was coined in China during the process of translating Western mathematical concepts. The protagonist of this great translation was none other than the brilliant 19th century Qing dynasty mathematician Li Shanlan. He dedicated his life to introducing vast Western scientific knowledge to the East. Li Shanlan collaborated with British missionary and translator Alexander Wiley to translate the Western concept of function into Hánshù, tailored to the East Asian way of thinking. The key here is the first character, Han. This Chinese character means box, to contain, or to include. Why was this character chosen? Li Shanlan envisioned it like a box, where if you put an input in, an output comes out after some process. He expressed this mechanical process, where one value is contained and another emerges with the character Han, and the second character Shu means number, calculation, or mathematics. Given it's a concept dealt with in mathematics, it was a natural choice. Ultimately, Hánshù carries the meaning of a box that contains something and produces new numbers. Could there be a clearer expression of the essence of a mathematical relationship that takes an input, processes it, and yields an output? So, what was the original meaning of the Western function? It originated from the Latin word functio, which was a general term meaning performance, execution, or role. The first person to use it in a mathematical sense was the 17th century German philosopher and mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. He sowed the seeds of the concept by calling quantities that vary depending on a variable a function. Later, scholars like Leonhard Euler developed it into the rigorous mathematical definition we know today, describing the relationship between sets. Li Shanlan's Hánshù was a remarkable translation, transforming the abstract Western concept of role into a concrete metaphor of a box that resonated with East Asian intuition. This translated term spread not only to China but also to Japan and Korea, profoundly influencing the mathematics education and development in the three East Asian nations. The birth of a single word became a bridge for conveying concepts across eras. Now, when you hear the word function, it will evoke not just a mathematical formula, but the image of a wise box, conceived by a 19th century Chinese mathematician to explain a Western concept in an accessible East Asian language. A word is not merely a symbol, but a vessel containing human insight and history.